Alright everybody, welcome back to part 2 of the Dark Souls remastered bonus video. We've switched weapons. We're now using Cieran's weapon, the gold tracer in the left hand, the dark silver tracer in my right hand. We're still in dragon form. We're going to talk to the fair lady. I've also popped 30 humanity because we're going to end her covenant, which we did do in the main playthrough. That gives us the Great Chaos Fireball.
Is that the strongest pyromancy spell?
It's the strongest fireball spell.
Oh.
But I already have it, which is why we didn't get there. And then we're going to offer her all 30 humanity, because that's the only way to get to rank 2. That gets us Chaos Fire Tempest, which, again, I already have. But I just wanted to show how it works. So, that would be... Pyromancies, where are my pyromancies? That spell, and that spell. Which is basically a powered-up version of that spell, which I used to melt the Sanctuary Guardian and Artorias. So moving on, there's an Ember we're going to get real quick, and then we're going to move on to the Catacombs, actually. No, wait. Anor Londo. We have to go. There's a couple things in Anor Londo to show off first.
I'm still very, very, very happy that we're a dragon. I think that's really cool.
As long as you're happy, sir.
He looks more like a bird man than a dragon right now, but in my heart, I know he's a dragon.
I love our stubby little wings and tail.
Oh. I saw that, and I thought it was like a crest.
Those are our stubby little wings, sir. And to show how effective the breath weapon is. Again, this is New Game Plus Plus, and I still did 115 damage, so... It's really fun to do against low-level players. This is an invasion covenant.
Uh-huh.
Because every time you invade them, you can get a dragon scale if you win.
Oh, okay.
Which you need to deepen the covenant.
So that's probably the main outlet for farming dragon scales in order to upgrade the covenant.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like dealing with all that, so I farmed drakes in the wyverns in the Valley of Drakes for a few hours.
Gotcha.
And I do mean a few hours.
That was probably a good source of souls.
Decent. They were worth just regular new games. So they were worth a few thousand apiece. I missed completely on all but the first hit on that. I didn't want to deal with two of them at once either.
Take some dragon breath. This is the coolest our character has ever been.
And dead.
And there it goes.
The deadest our character has ever been. Well, that's it for the dragon part of the playthrough. Again, I try and lure them over one at a time, so that's why that didn't pan out for me very well.
Never to be seen again.
Nope. Why didn't I have replenishment going? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Would you not do?
Have replenishment going.
Is that your health?
That's a miracle.
Yeah.
Let's go full cosplay here. Where'd it go? No, we are Cieran.
Oh, that's cool. I really like that you can get their armor.
Yeah, hers you get just by killing her.
And was it the Artorias armor?
The Artorias set you buy from Dom Hall after you beat the boss.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like you're making noise when you move.
I am. It's just very, very soft because this is a lighter armor, despite what it looks like.
I might be able to hear it. If
I actually probably could put the dark wood grain ring on and do ninja flips.
How long does replenish last?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, just come to me.
Come to Butthead.
Keep coming. Keep coming. A little farther. Come on. I thought I was going to be just outside the range of that. The reason that jumped up so high is because the bleed damage built up that fast with the Gold Tracer. I'm using my left hand more than my right hand for this fight. Because as I was telling Jack, the Gold Tracer actually has a better moveset in the left hand than it does in the right hand.
Ooh, good dodge.
You can see my health is slowly ticking up there.
Mm-hmm.
So. But now that I've shown off the Tracer, I'm just gonna Lightning Spear some fools down.
Lock on. Lock on.
Like, you can hear me ticking away over here. It's like,
yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Do it. Do the thing. Wow, 2 lightning. Oh, okay. No, it just staggered him. Wow, it takes 4 great lightning spears to kill 1.
Again, new game plus. I'm running this. I'm also not using the best talisman, but I am running with 50 faith. I don't have the best talisman at the moment. Crud. You know what? I'm gonna try the tried and true run past everything strategy. I could see
how you could see anything through some demon butt. Are you running on lava? Yes, you are.
I have the orange charred ring, which allows me to do that.
That's right.
That's what I came for.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm not gonna get those souls back. I showed off what I wanted to show off.
And the Great Chaos Emperor is used to do what?
So if you take a +5 weapon to Volo, he can make it into a fire weapon. And if you make it a fire +5, which is equivalent to a +10 weapon, you can then use that ember to make it into a chaos weapon, which still has fire damage, but it scales off of how many humanity you have, not in your inventory in that upper left corner, capping at 10 humanity.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna warp to Anor Londo. Where's Anor Londo? Anor Londo.
And there's a couple things to show off here.
Yeah. 2 Covenants and the Rafter trick I talked about in the main playthrough.
Oh, yeah. The Rafter trick being...
A way to get past the Painted Guardians without actually having to fight any of them while you're in the rafters.
Didn't you say it was because you pulled out a longbow and you snipe them?
Yes, kind of. You manipulate their AI. You snipe one of them. Yeah, bows are this way, I think. Yeah, it doesn't need to be strong. And then feather arrows are best for this. I think after I show off Anor Londo, I will switch weapons and armor set again. My face is completely covered, but I actually have a porcelain mask on, and that's the mask. The hair is attached to the mask. It's not mine. As we all know, Saitama is bald. I left my pointy elf shoes.
See, I thought that maybe your shoes or maybe your feet now were like peg legs, because I saw how pointy they were, and I was like, maybe they're just like sharp and pointed now, but they are just sharp shoes. Assassin's Creed.
Kinda, a little bit. I do have to actually still fight 2 Painted Guardians on just regular ground. But the Gold Tracer will take care of that pretty easily. You dodged, how dare you?
In New Game Plus, are they more likely to...
Their AI doesn't change, they just get way more health and they do a lot more damage.
Okay. So it's not like the difficulty goes up, it's just they deal a lot more damage and have more health.
That Gold Tracer just rips through so nicely, though. Now, can I walk across the rafters without making myself fall, is the question. So you don't want to aim at this one. You want to aim at the far one. You want to aim above the curve here, and you want to get for like the third one into the curve.
Okay. And that guy's like... Do you think his buddy at the end of the room was like, what the heck?
What the heck? You want to stop here? Boom! Headshot.
And he falls. But again, this only works if you have the stats to wield the bow, right?
14 dexterity is all you need.
Yeah. That's
Now, I know it's going to sound weird, but you want to aim at that dark spot.
Okay. So the
I pushed the wrong button. It's okay. I showed off what I wanted to show off.
Yeah. So the game's AI is just like
that derpy.
Man, it's crazy that can happen.
Yep.
That they're like
Derp.
So essentially they hear a noise and just go towards it.
Go to investigate it, yeah.
And they don't remember that they're on a ledge.
I want to go to the Dark Moon 2. There it is.
And what's here? What are we
A
looking
Covenant.
at? Oh, okay. Anybody want to guess my favorite Covenant right now?
The Dragon
The
Covenant?
Ancient Dragon.
Now, see the big old statue?
Uh-huh.
Gotta find the right ring here. Dark Moon Seance Ring.
Whoa.
That's how you can make that disappear without killing Guinevere.
What did the Dark Moon Seance Ring do?
Opened up the path. Literally, equipping that ring opens up the path.
Is the ring...
It also
designed to do
gives you an
anything else?
extra attunement slot.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's what I was curious about.
So now I can kneel here and actually enter into a covenant with Gwendolyn, who we brutally murdered with Trogdor.
Yeah, Trogdor was a bit of a murder hobo, as one might say.
Indeed. Now, in order to rank up with this particular covenant, you have to have Souvenirs of Reprisal. You get those by invading other players, or you can grind them off of the Corvid demons in the Painted World of Ariamis, which is where we're going next after we enter one more covenant.
Okay.
Very well. Hunt.
You need 10.
So do we ever see this person?
And that gives us Dark Moon Blade, which is the best weapon buff in the game, all things being equal. And the Dark Moon Talisman, which is the best talisman in the game at high faith.
Okay.
Now, that's Gwendolyn. We've seen Gwendolyn in the main playthrough. We know who's behind there.
Oh, we're just not going in there.
No.
Okay.
No point in fighting that boss again. Chamber of the Princess. And then we're going to come back to the Dark Moon Tomb. I should have gone to the Chamber of the Princess first and saved myself time, but I'm a goober and didn't think of that. Now, you cannot use the Dark Moon Blade Miracle unless you're part of the Dark Moon Blade Covenant. Just like
Okay.
you can't use Sunlight Spear unless you're a warrior of sunlight.
So it's
It's
locked.
tied to that particular covenant, yes.
Right. It's covenant locks.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a helping covenant, so you can't rank up in this one.
Okay.
But this covenant allows you to use Soothing Sunlight and another healing miracle. That it's a healing one, but it does group healing. It sends like an aura around you, so you can actually heal people that summon you to help you.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So, we go back to the Black Knight armor. Because I'm going to go with my Black Knight Great Axe for the next part. And I also want some poise for what I'm going into. Oh, do I want poise for what I'm going into? There's bone wheels down where I'm going.
So we must be going. Is it the crypt? Is that what it's called?
No, we're going. That's later. Right now, we're going into the Painted World of Ariamis.
Oh.
Yes, there's bone wheels in the Painted World of Ariamis.
I remember I went through there on my playthrough, but I don't remember how I got out.
There's only one way out.
I guess I beat the boss at the end then.
Well, technically, you don't have to beat Priscilla. You can choose to bypass her, but we're gonna beat her.
I probably bypassed her.
I mean, she doesn't threaten you. She's like, you don't belong here. Leave. Meow. Wait, did I pass my... I passed my shields, didn't I? Or did I? I can't remember where shields are. There we are. Where's my Black Knight shield?
I do think it's cool that you just look like the cover art on the game now.
And my weapon I'm wielding is an actual Black Knight weapon. So there's two Black Knight Great Axe wielders in the entire game. One of them was in the killed in the first flame that we saw in the main playthrough, and the other one's actually in the catacombs, which is where we're going to go after we're done here. And I think after that we're just going to kill Nito, kill Calamite, and then go get the other ending.
Cool.
So yeah.
That is such a big axe.
It is, but despite the fact that it's a great axe, it actually is pretty fast.
That is pretty fast.
Especially if I were to break out any of the other great axes, it's just like ka-thunk.
So what is the bonus that you have applied right now, the buff?
I'm wearing the wolf ring, which gives me 40 poise.
Oh, okay.
In addition to what my armor gives me.
Okay.
That's why I have a white glow.
Now have you... I guess you haven't gone into the Painted World at all.
I have not.
In this file.
Not in New Game Plus Plus.
Right, okay.
This is actually the bottom of the rafter room.
Yeah, the one that we were just in.
Mm-hmm.
Messing around with
These guys.
painted guards.
The painting guardians, yeah. Actually, I think instead of fighting them all, I really don't want to. I'm just going to go up the side here.
That poor guy.
Black Knight set. I mean the Black Iron set. Not the Black Knight set.
And into the Painted World.
Donald, watch this. Mario 64 when it's mean. Ah! Let me out! Let me out!
That's a heck of a way to get to Bob-omb Battlefield.
Indeed. Now the only way I can leave is to get to the end.
I did like this place because it was snowy.
How many humanity do I have? Okay, I need to get one more humanity between now and Koth. I think I get one for Priscilla though, so it should be fine. Oh, I've already fully kindled this bonfire. Never mind. But I do want to be human because there's an NPC invader in here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wham!
Very nice. Oh, I thought you were going to get one of those guys in your follow-through.
First, we're going to show you the fast way to get through this area. Yes, there's a fast way. Just got to be a brave boy.
I don't know if I ever knew that staircase was there.
I didn't for the longest time. There's an item at the top. I'm not going to get, but letting you know there is an item at the top. You see that corner down below us?
Yep. Oh, can you hop over? Oh, good jump.
Because normally you have to go all the way through to get to this door.
Oh, that's right.
But wait, there's more. We can still skip more of this area.
You know the speedrun strats.
I do.
Now, if I remember correctly, these guys to your left.
This is where I ground my souls out.
Yep.
And I'll show the method I used.
That's a big area to grind for souls, because I remember I did that.
So with the items I was using, because I had the covetous silver serpent ring, on, and the symbol of avarice on, and I was getting about 12,000 souls a go.
And that was in base game?
Base game.
Yeah.
Which is a lot in base game. When you're trying to get like 1 million souls a day, though, that's still a lot of time. It's another undead dragon. We passed one of those in the Valley of Drakes, if you remember.
I do.
Where's my Dark Moon Talisman? There it is. Into the wall like an idiot.
Like the rest.
So does he alternate back and forth on where he breathes?
He breathes based on where I am.
Okay. How do you do this with a melee character?
Well, since you asked. Wait, from trying to get him to breathe on his side, first of all. Every now and then he derps out. Does to a side that you weren't there. Then you run. Hit. If you're fast enough, get a second hit. Roll away.
Wow.
Breathe on this side, breathe on this side, breathe on this side. That also will inflict poison. I mean, not poison's toxic on you. So you really want to watch out for that purple breath.
Wow. So it's a lot harder to do it melee than it is to...
Not if you're, as long as you don't get greedy and try and get multiple hits in.
Mm-hmm.
Only do that with like fast weapons like thrusting swords, curved swords, daggers, lighter weapons.
What I hear you saying is only hard if you don't have patience.
Yes. This is a bug. This is not supposed to work. You have to do a jumping attack.
What the heck?
That's his lower half. And then if you drop down there and just follow it the rest of the way, that takes you into that arena, which is where Priscilla is. But now we're going to clean out the rest of the painted world.
Okay. Wow, so... what?
That's super fast.
His legs are just going to stand there?
Until you die, basically, yeah.
Okay.
At which point you just come back and jumping attack them again, and they stand up again.
Okay. Weird.
It's the stupidest thing.
So they never patched it out? I guess not.
I don't know if like they didn't. Part of that is the bounding demons down in the demon ruins are just the bottom half of the undead dragons.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there was just like a way to code it out that they just couldn't figure out or something. Actually, since I'm in human form, I'm gonna get my NPC invader taken care of real quick. This particular invader has very high magic and very high fire resist if you're using those particular elements for your character. His lightning resist and his physical resist, though, are not great.
So, lightning and weapons.
Yep. First, I'm clearing out all the hollows.
You attack so fast for having a weapon that's so big.
Yeah, a great axe. Not even an axe, it's a great axe. It's just like, wow. And it does so much poise damage, too.
Dark Spirit King Jeremiah?
King Jeremiah. He's a pyromancer.
He's got a big old...
That's the Xanthus crown. He was the king of Xanthus. No. No. Bad.
Did you stagger him?
Yes, I did.
Wow, nice.
Because he's wearing cloth armor. He has no poise. I just got the notched whip, which is, in my opinion, the best whip in the game. The regular whip will do more damage, but the notched whip inflicts bleed. There's also a pyromancy back here. Acid Surge does not do damage directly, but it will eat away at the durability of other people's equipment.
Okay.
And when I say eat away, I mean it's just nom nom nom.
So just really quickly.
You can break stuff very quickly with it, yes.
So could you break some, like maybe not a boss, but certain
But
bosses?
invaders is what you want to use it on.
Okay.
Because it creates a mist cloud.
Yeah.
And unless they know what it is, they'll walk into it and they'll be like, why is my weapon only doing 10 damage? Because I broke it.
Did you just equip a...
The symbol of avarice, yes. I'm showing off what I did to get my souls. And yes, it is a mimic.
Yeah, it looks like a mimic head.
Now, I normally had clothes on, but now the problem with the symbol of avarice is look at my health. That doesn't stop as long as I have that particular helmet on.
Okay. But what does it do?
It increases item drop and soul count that you get from an enemy.
Okay.
Wrath of the Gods.
So you would run out here,
Blah!
pop Wrath of the Gods
Blah!
twice.
Lather, rinse, repeat for about 2 hours.
So
A day.
That was almost 22,000 souls there.
Plus what I got for the hollows out here.
Gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's probably around like 25,000.
On New Game Plus 2, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Again, it was like with the 3 hollows there, it's about 13,000 altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did to grind out all of my souls.
And that's how you got a character who's in the
246.
46.
Black Knight Helm, Black Knight Helm, Black Knight Helm. There we are. So, I mentioned off camera, too. I mean, when I say the Wrath of Gods just launches enemies.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's got like that force behind it, you know? Nice.
The not bloat head hollows, but just bloated hollows are also in here as well. You got to be very careful when you kill them.
These guys are getting after you in a stupid bow. Ah. So does he explode?
Kind of. That blood spray will instantly put you in the toxic status if it hits you.
Okay.
The only ways to not prevent that is either attack them from a distance, or if you kill them with fire, they don't explode.
Interesting.
So even a fire weapon would work.
I wonder why they don't explode if you hit them with fire.
Other than that's the way it was programmed, I couldn't tell you.
Hello, boys. There's a lot of hollows in this painted world.
Where is it? 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 So I was far enough away because this thing does have reach on it.
Yeah. And they breathe fireballs.
Only the ones that don't have a weapon in their hand.
Now, is that... It kind of looks like combustion.
That's actually Fire Surge, which is a pyromancy I did not use. Because it's one of those ones that does tick damage the longer you hold it down. And I don't want that. I don't have time for that when I have no health.
Right.
Oh, I almost forgot something. We're going to play a very popular bowl game. Cut the rope.
Is that an item attached to the body?
Yeah, there was an
Where'd that
item
come
attached
from?
to that. and I know where it fell. Surprised I haven't been toxic yet. Wait.
Good job.
Okay. Oh, almost made a wrong turn. And I felt. Well, there's an item there. It's not a great item, but it's an item. So just so you know that it's there. That's all I care about.
Is it a weapon?
No, it's Egg's Vermifuge, which you use to cure a condition that I did not show off. But you remember the infected guys down in Queeleg's domain and all that that had the egg sacs on them?
Yes.
If they attack you and they hit your head, your egg can actually become infected with those eggs.
Oh, really?
And the Egg Vermifuge is the only way to cure that. And you want to cure that as soon as possible because if you don't, half your souls get eaten by the parasites
Wow.
as you earn them.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Right out of you. Just
Yeah, it sucks in every sense of the word.
So I just picked up the Painted Guardian set.
Okay.
So that's where you get their armor set from. Excuse me. I see you there. Boink!
Oh my gosh.
son of a gun.
Launched him.
Was that necessary?
Yes.
No, it was not. Was it fun?
Yes.
Absolutely. And this is where we fought the undead dragon, so we've kind of come full circle here. Almost. If you didn't want to do the jump down between the legs path, you have to open some doors that require you to flip a switch. Which is what I'm going to go do now. Just heal up real quick.
Top off.
I mean, I've got the Estus for it, so...
Yeah, you may as well.
I love that they stay in formation until you get close. Instead of
And then
just wandering around.
completely break formation.
That rope I cut, that item.
Give you humanity.
Mhm.
Good deal.
At the top of those stairs, there's also a ring of sacrifice.
So, I may have asked, I may not have. Why does the painted world exist?
This is kind of where things that had nowhere else to be came. I don't know how else to explain it better than that. This is also made specifically for Priscilla because she was by all intents and purposes, she was an abomination because she's half dragon.
So someone created this world for her?
Hey, it's time to play that game again. Cut the rope. There's actually the Painted World of Ariamis is called a different name, I think, but it's also there's a new version of it in Dark Souls 3.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. There they are.
Now, did you know they actually have an item drop?
Oh,
Excuse
you
me.
okay? No, I didn't. Oh, get out of here. Can you use it? That is so cool. How rare is that?
Not as rare as some other things, but not common.
Okay. And remind me, those guys are in the crypts too,
They're
right?
in the catacombs, yes.
Catacombs. Okay. Is the crypts a named place, or did I make that up?
You're getting... The crypt is not a named place, but
Okay.
it is a crypt, so...
Did the item we cut drop down here?
No. It
Just
actually
another
dropped
item.
way out, almost all the way back to the bonfire. This is the flip we need to switch. Switch we need to flip.
You know what's weird is when you said it the first time, it made sense, and then only afterwards when you corrected
It's
yourself.
like, wait a minute.
Thick wall. Thick wall.
I have a very particular method for getting through here without getting lost, because there's a lot of intersecting paths and everything. And it's basically keep my right hand to the wall, if that makes sense.
Your character's right hand?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And that gets me everything down here without getting lost.
Hey, Paul.
That's the pyromancy they're using.
Fire surge, okay.
It's actually one of those ones, if you hold the button down, it's just a continuous gout of flame.
Okay.
But it does damage. It ticks damage up instead of being massive damage all at once. Which is why I don't like it. Now this is the one point where it might get confusing. You have to make sure you remember that you passed that intersection already. And you go back through.
There's the
And now I'm
intersection.
back where I was.
Okay.
This well will actually take me back up to the blob hollows that I was grinding.
Uh-huh.
That ladder spits you out up there. And now I'm back at the entrance.
So, flipping that switch
Opened the doors. in
opened
the
the
bottom.
doors,
Mhm.
which we didn't need to do, but we did because to show people where it is.
Mhm.
Okay. Because we did the shortcut,
2 shortcuts.
jumping over the ledges.
Yep. We also got the annex key, so there's still one more area to explore. Which is just over here. Out of my way. There's an ember over here.
Stupid stones. How did they hit you, but you can't hit them?
Their version of Fire Surge also goes a lot farther than the actual spell does.
Gosh.
And that's with my shield up.
Gotcha. So that's the ember over there?
Mm-hmm. Just like the Divine Ember, there's another blacksmith that's been petrified.
It's kind of cool, though. It's a cool place to find an ember. Oh, hey, I remember
Corvid
these.
demons.
They have a lot of health.
No!
Oh my gosh, we're going
Whoa, dude.
production model on you.
Man, these things are wildly strong.
But yeah, they can drop souvenirs of reprisal as a rare drop, so I ground them for a while too.
And did you need 10 or 30 of those?
10.
10.
But that still is like
A long time.
6 or 7 loops of getting all of them. So this is Velko's rapier. It is a rapier that has intelligence scaling on it by default.
Okay, that's cool.
So if you're going for an intelligence dex character, it's not a bad way to go. Vow of Silence creates an aura that no spell of any kind can be cast in, including from yourself.
So it basically nullifies all spells.
Yeah, for a while.
Does that include like pyromancy and miracles?
Pyromancy, miracles, sorceries, nothing.
Oh wow.
So if you're going against someone who's a caster,
You just drop that.
yep. Because most casters build themselves as glass cannons. They don't have a whole lot of health or endurance. They just have a butt ton of intelligence and really strong spells.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just drop that, and they're like,
And then they're easy pickings.
pretty much. Especially if you have a weapon that does poise damage, like I do. Any of the heavier weapons will do good poise damage, but if you're looking for weapon categories, hammers and great hammers do the most poise damage, I believe. Which makes sense. I mean, they're blunt weapons.
Mhm.
Blam! Alright, now let's go kill us a half-breed. And no, that's not me being mean. I believe she's known as half-breed Priscilla, so... But yeah, what opened were these doors down here.
Okay.
Just to get me through this walkway. I have not died since I killed Jeremiah, have I?
Not that I know of. Is that relevant?
I'm gonna have to do a quick reload event to get something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's usually a... There he is. Let's say there's usually a Bear Nicky Knight here. Where is he?
These guys are sniping you.
That's why I have replenishment on.
Oh, you do? I didn't notice that.
See, I could just walk right by her.
Uh-huh.
I can talk to her. And there's the exit just at the end of this ledge here, but...
Okay. So we're gonna...
Quick reload. And a body's gonna appear.
A body.
A body.
In the arena?
Right next to where we are.
Oh.
Or it's gonna kick us out of the arena.
Oh, it's because we had the NPC, right?
Because we took out Jeremiah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if you ever wanted to have a big bulbous head...
There you go. Does she have a tail? Oh, she's half dragon.
You actually see scales on like her arms and everything if you look real close.
On her arms?
Yeah. It's hard to see, but they're there.
I expected as much from thee.
This is why I hate this fight. This is annoying. On top of that, her weapon does the most bleed damage of any weapon in the game. Footprints, footprints. Looking for some footprints. Where are some footprints that aren't mine?
Oh, there. Oh, so she's totally invisible?
Yes. Now, if I stagger her, she'll come out of it, but I gotta stagger her first.
Dang, how are you supposed to fight her when she's invisible?
You look for the footprints.
There you go.
Now, you
staggered
can
her.
cut her tail off, but I've already done that once, so I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just trying to stay behind her because that scythe has so much range.
Do you get her scythe if you kill her?
If you can actually take her soul and make her scythe. You can take a +10 dagger or a +10 whip or a +10 scythe and make it. It's called the Life Hunt Scythe. Upside, it does a lot of bleed damage. Downside, it also builds up your own bleed stack, so you want to have a lot of bleed resistant equipment when you use it.
Mm.
And this is how you exit the Painted World of Ariamis. Don't do it! Your life's worth living! Don't do it! Oh well. No? Okay, you gonna change your mind? Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, there you go.
I regret nothing! Here we go!
No, could you go back in if you wanted to?
Yeah,
Okay,
but again, the only way out is the way out. You can't warp away from that
Oh.
bonfire.
that's right. So you'd have to just run through there again.
Yeah, and right now I do not want to use the homeward bone or that will put me back in. Because that's the last bonfire I rested at.
Mm.
Now you can warp to that bonfire. You just can't warp away from it.
Right, okay.
So then we're going to do the catacombs. We're going to show off Kath. I'm going to attempt to kill Calamite. I'm only going to give that a couple of tries, and then we're going to beat the game again. For the third time with Saitama. I'm trying to think what other covenants there's. I think I'm only missing 2 covenants now.
So is this where are you fast traveling to?
I'm traveling the Firelink Shrine, so I can go to the catacombs.
Okay, yeah, because what's his face? Nito,
Gravelord Nito's down there.
Nito.
Yes.
Nito!
He's Nito.
We killed him super easy in the first with Trogdor, right?
Yes, we did. I'm actually going to take a divine weapon into his fight, though, so I don't have to worry about his ads. Yeah, whatever. I don't care what you have to say.
Does he always say that to you?
No, he says that to him if you kind of go against what he wants, which I've technically done.
By doing what?
I talked to the other primordial serpent.
There's more than one?
Yes.
Where's the other one?
You'll see.
Oh.
You have to... That serpent is also the head of a covenant.
Oh. So what happens when you beat the game? Does the one up there still serve you?
Yeah, if you go that route.
Oh. But we would be relighting.
We're actually relighting it this time.
Okay.
Because Saitama's a good guy. Despite what my armor right might say at the moment.
Yes.
I'm actually going to change weapons and armor here again. Because I want divine weapons coming through here. So... where are my great hammers? Grant. And then we're going to put on Paladin Leroy's set because this is his weapon anyways. I have all the cosplay.
I think it's cool, man. I really like it.
Meet Grant. Bam!
What is that hammer made of?
I don't know. But I know it does divine damage by default.
It's like a bunch of ore, steel.
Lumped together without having an actual shape. Which means when I kill these guys, they'll stay dead instead of having me kill their necromancers first.
Oh.
Now this is where we had our first jump, is right up ahead. When we came through here with Trogdor, we jumped right here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you butt! Get back here. You missed! Okay, now you're really starting to tick me off.
He's off and running. Oh, he's still not dead. Oh, now he's dead. Oh, you got a lot of guys. Oh, this is looking bad for our hero.
That's okay, the Necromancer doesn't respawn.
Oh, okay, good. And he would just keep reviving people, right?
He would just keep bringing the skeletons back if I wasn't using a divine weapon.
Mm.
But I don't like having to chase him down because he also does fire damage, which does hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So, I can't believe how fast this actually has been going altogether. I'm very happy with how smooth it's been.
I mean, that was your first death.
Not counting Ulasil. No, it's
Yeah.
my second death because I'm not in dragon form anymore.
That's right.
Nope, third. Take it back. There was one right in the beginning. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
That was the game derping out. And stay down.
Did that guy just like tear apart his body trying to attack you?
Yes.
Nice, 2 for 1.
Now I'm also doing bludgeoning damage, which skeletons are weak to, and divine damage, which skeletons are weak to. So it's kind of like a double whammy for them.
Yeah. Pretty effective.
Now, if you were to come down here early enough, Patches is actually here in the catacombs. If you come down way earlier than we did in the main playthrough. And this is where he proves even more that he's a butthead. I'll just tell you when it's relevant. I'm just mentioning it now so I don't forget to mention it later. I know you're around here somewhere. There you are. Look, you. Nobody loves you. Yeah, these things. I hate these things.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go a little deeper in here. Heal up.
Nice parry.
Wham! Almost 1,300 damage there. The waterfall gets really loud around here!
Oh, it does. The way that you turned, I think it's because I have one earbud in.
Same here.
As soon as you like turned so that the right earbud was catching the waterfall, I was like, what?
Watch out for the statues, they're treacherous.
Oh, I forgot about those.
And you can actually tell by looking at them, there's holes where the spikes come out. If there's no holes, there's no spikes.
They're not doing any damage to you.
That's because I have really heavy armor on. And they're not an enemy, so their damage is fixed.
Those guys suck.
They do.
Trapdoor. And trap statue.
So there's 2 chrysalids here. I missed both of them. I'm incompetent.
You say that as you beat the game without leveling up like an hour ago.
But the crystal lizards are not the only reason to come this way. Even though eventually it's going to be going backwards. Oh no, maybe the crystal lizards are the only reason for going that way. Oops, my mistake. I'm thinking of somewhere else. But yes, I just went backwards a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually 2 bonfires here in the catacombs, but they're both hidden. Hey, an item I'm not going to pick up. No, I don't want to show that off yet. Let's hit our target this time, Leroy. I grabbed it from the side because that statue has pokey pokies. Yeah, normally these guys give like 100, 120 in base game. So getting, 429 from them is pretty good.
And then go over the information about Nito again.
What about Nito? What was the question here?
Just who he was.
He was one of the ones who found one of the 4 Lord Souls. He found the Lord Soul of Death. He became the first of the dead and kind of like presides over them. So, and by pushing that lever, we actually opened up this path right here.
Okay.
I don't want to go there quite yet because there's still an item to get. And again, there's that question of how.
You just know.
This is where we made our second jump with Trogdor. We're going backwards because there's still more stuff to show off. But I think there's also only 2 more... Oh, no! Okay, I was just out of range.
Yeah, that was a little dicey.
I think there's only 2 more necromancers for me to myrtleize, too. I do like that I'm one-shotting the skeletons. That makes me very happy.
Kick.
Smash.
Sounds like you're doing exercises. Kick, smash, kick, smash.
Your body just destroyed a brick wall.
It was very poorly put together, so it's not that impressive. This is actually where you get the Dark Moon Seance Ring. If you want to join the Dark Moon Blade Covenant.
Man, that was a big hit.
Have you seen the size of my hammer?
It is a big, big hammer.
Oh, got turned around. Yeah, that's one of the hidden necromancers. So if you don't know he's there, you're like, I've killed all the necromancers. Why are they not dying? Because he's still alive.
It's another enemy planted by the devs that are like, yeah, exactly.
Watch the Dorks deal with this one. And here's where you get Tranquil Walk of Peace. And this, if you look, we're all the way back at the beginning. That's okay. It's just a quick run now that there's nothing to slow me down. Because I haven't rested at a bonfire yet.
Ah, so you cleared the entire catacombs.
Most of the catacombs. We're also going to go meet Volo now. I'm still not going to rest at a bonfire, though.
I have a feeling this guy might be the snake.
No.
Ah,
But he does have the worst voice in the entire game.
okay.
You want to just drop here. Don't roll, drop. If you roll, you will die. I speak from experience.
Of dying while rolling.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
Oh gosh.
He's a blacksmith.
He's an undead blacksmith? Yo, he's got like tentacle bones.
Now, I think he talks during the cutscenes, so let's see if he does.
Be gone with you. You spoil my focus.
That is not the voice I expected from that thing.
And isn't it just horrible?
It sounded like British.
It also sounded like metallic, like someone was talking through an electric razor.
Yeah.
So this is the only bonfire you can warp to in the catacombs.
Okay.
But I'm not done yet, and I don't want to have to re-kill certain things, so... And here are some more bone wheels for me. No, I've not done this several times before.
Man, I forgot. Oh!
That's okay. I can get back down there quickly, remember?
I forgot how much damage those things did.
Yeah, they hurt a lot.
I mean, they just drained your health like it was nothing.
It's worse when you have no poise.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
true.
after they hit you that first time, you might also just like, well, I'm dead. But thankfully, now that I've cleared most everything out, I needed to go backwards anyways.
I guess you could rest at that bonfire if you wanted to.
I could. There's another bonfire I want to hit first.
You and your unquenchable thirst for something.
Give me that Sunny D.
Hey, it's another one of these guys.
Yet another prowling demon. He does not become active until you get super close to him. Doesn't help how narrow this hallway is.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, his tail is what hit me there just now. That's why it didn't do a whole lot of damage. This is gonna hurt. I was right, it did.
Oh,
Ah, it's okay.
what is that item back there?
3 Eyes of Death.
Oh, okay.
The things you get from the basilisks.
So a lot of these things you need for covenants,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of gradually find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to actually invade anybody if you don't want to for any covenant item. It's just faster to do it that way if you're good at PvP.
Yeah.
Or if you're like level 10 and you go in with you invade people in the Undead Burg with the Dragon Covenant and just fire breath them all to death. Because nobody knows how to deal with that at that level. So I'm gonna try something different here. Can I jump down from here? No, I cannot. And we're running.
So what are we looking to show off?
Where the other bonfire is.
Oh, that's right. And then would be Nito.
And then...
Man, these guys are all after you.
This is the path I opened up from the last lever that I pushed, if you go back like 10 minutes into the video.
Secret wall.
With Poke Statue right by it. Like, it's a double don't go here.
Yeah. How sneaky.
Indeed. This is actually where you'd find Patches the first time if you came down here early. He is right up here. And the reason he's really a butthead is you try and cross the bridge that you see I'm flipping right now.
Uh-huh.
While he's there, he'll turn the lead, he'll hit the switch again while you're halfway across.
That's so stupid.
And kills you.
What an idiot.
And that's why we don't like Patches.
Yeah, what a jerk.
There's still a Black Knight I need to show off real quick. And a Covenant. Yes, there's a Covenant, even down here in the catacombs. I don't care about any of you. Excuse me. I was going to fight the Prowling Demon, but not now. Screw that. You're still following me, I can hear him.
What is this?
And it's only that coffin.
Why is that a thing?
You'll see. It's one of those you literally just have to wait for it.
Wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
It's like a good 30, 45 seconds. It's
Oh.
like, seriously? Kind of like the first time you ball up in the nest. If you don't know it's there, you just feel like, why am I balled up in this nest? What is this going to do?
Uh-huh.
Cutscene. We're skipping cutscene. Do you recognize where we are? At all?
Yeah, the name Tomb of the Giants sounds familiar. Isn't this where you fought Nito?
This is the boss arena for Nito. Nito is the head of a covenant.
What the heck?
That's
What?
actually his sarcophagus. You can see him in there.
So you don't fight him?
No, you still have to fight him, because you still need to get the Lord's Soul.
Oh. But you should just join the Covenant beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
that...
what gives you the Grave Lord's Sword Dance, the Grave Lord's Sword, and then if you offer 10 Eyes of Death, you get the Grave Lord Great Sword Dance. So those two spells, those two miracles you're asking, where'd those come from?
So... After you kill him, could you still rejoin the Covenant?
No.
Okay, so once he's dead, the Covenant's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way to get those spells is exactly by doing that.
Pretty much.
What the heck? Why
This is also if you're really fast about it because of the jump down strategy that we did with the Trogdor, you can join this covenant super early too.
That would make sense because you can get down there right from the beginning of the game.
It gives you one of the 3 curved greatswords in the game, because there's the Muramako, the Server, and the Gravelord's Sword, which are the only 3 curved greatswords in the entire game. The Muramako is the only one worth using, though.
So what happens in the cutscene? How does this?
Like, you see a skull peer down at you, then the lid closes up, and like a skeletal hand just grabs it, and then it flacks out.
Okay.
Come on, I know you're coming. And die.
Nice.
I'm gonna kill the last necromancer in here real quick if I can find the exit. There's the exit. There we go. This is actually really close to where I died by the bone wheels.
Are we on like the other side of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last necromancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Die. Oh, I thought for a second that your weapon clanged off the top of the wall and it didn't kill the necromancer.
Yeah, like right there is where we died.
Oh. So you just got to the other side of it.
Yep.
There's always another way around.
Always. There's also a black knight to kill. Watch that butt wiggle.
Oh, watch that butt.
Look at that butt.
What a nice butt.
That is Dark Souls butt.
Every now and then I like to pronounce butt, but like putting emphasis on the T's. Oh, look out. Nice dodge. So it's just like, gosh, I just really have a pain in my butt. And it just like catches people off guard.
My bit.
My butt.
So technically I've now, except for Calamite, I've shown off pretty much everything that we haven't done with Trogdor now.
Yeah. And back to these guys. Oh gosh, they do so much damage. I hear the clanging of our boy. Rest. Oh, quit.
Reset enemy positions. Because they
That's-
followed me in there.
That's smarter.
And you can't rest when there's enemies nearby.
Was Dark Souls really 2011? I just saw the date pop up on the...
The
title screen.
remastered, yeah.
Oh, when was the original?
No, it wasn't 2011. I don't remember. It was either late PS1. I think it was early PS2, actually, was what this was. So, go figure from there. But he's the one that goes down the fire upgrade path. You give him the large fire ember, which I think I showed off. I can't remember. If I didn't, oh well. And the chaos ember, too. Wait, why am I running for? I can just warp to where I want to go. You big dummy! To the giants. Yet.
That was the equivalent of like, are you sure? Are you sure?
But thou must. So we're going to try and... There's one more ember to get done here. And then we're going to try and quickly take out Nito. And then take out Calamite.
Should we think about a third bonus episode?
Sure, we can cut it here, actually. That leaves enough content for the last one.
Okay. All right, let's do that then.
Alright, catch y'all later.
Bonus episode 2 done. I'm surprised I didn't think we were gonna get a third bonus episode, but here we are. All right, see you guys there.
Bye!